How's it going, everybody? Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite camera mounts. Not necessarily a mount for the kayak, but for my kayak fishing videos. You don't have to use it for kayak fishing. You can use it for anything. It's good for bank fishing shots. So even when you don't have a kayak with you, you can get great shots. It's essentially a monopod. It's very cheap to make. It could be free for some of you who have a lot of junk laying around or have a buddy who has a lot of junk. Let's take a look. First of all, you're going to need a GoPro. This is a GoPro Hero, which I use in almost all of my videos. You're going to need a bicycle handlebar GoPro mount, okay? This is something you buy at kind of the GoPro stands. I'm sure you can find it on Amazon or whatever. Typically it comes in like a bundle bag with kind of a bunch of other bits and pieces, but this is the piece you're gonna need. This right here, okay? You are gonna need some electrical tape or some kind of tape to wrap around the handle if there's not already a grip on the club, okay? And then obviously you're going to need a golf club. This is the one that I've been using for the last year. Obviously it came with wrap on it. I'm going to be making a new mount for this video, and it's going to be this much taller driver club shaft, which is actually just like a blank. It's got nothing on it, it's just a steel shaft. This is basically it, guys, okay? What it is a golf club. It's a golf club with the club removed. Essentially, you're just left with a stick, a lightweight stick, because it's a golf club. It's meant for swinging around, and it's even lighter once you chop the club off of it. And then you have a bicycle handlebar GoPro mount that you just mount to it. Then all you've got to do is put the GoPro on there. Now, I use it a lot where you can shove it straight down into the mud. Okay, you need to have some kind of soft ground, otherwise it's not going to work very easily as a standalone. With this shaft on it, you can stick it up in a tree, you can wedge this thing in all kind of different places and get a good shot as if someone were filming you. Sometimes I'll stick it in the mud in the river and I'll paddle by and just leave it running. It'll give me a good shot. Also, when I'm fishing on the bank, I'll have a chest camera going for the kind of the action shots of me setting the hook, that kind of thing. And then I'll have this going somewhere behind me, so it gets a full body shot of me setting the hook and kind of showing off the fish. And like I said, as long as the ground is mildly soft, you can just shove this thing down on the ground and it's just standing there filming you. Very easy to make. Most of the time you can find tons of golf clubs at a Salvation Army or a thrift store. You can buy one of these old clubs for like $2. Cut the club off of it, get you one of these right here and you're set. You can pivot the camera like this, okay? So then it becomes a selfie stick. I only use GoPros, they get a wide shot, okay? When you hold it out like that, it's a big shot. You can get the whole kayak, you can get a whole freaking block in the shot when you hold it that far away from you. So today I picked up a new blank, and it's actually a driver club blank. And I picked it up because, as you can see, it's much taller than the one that I've got now. Now I bought this for $4 at a peddler's mall, what my wife and I were trudging through. What you're gonna do is take some electrical tape, or any kind of tape really. I'm just using electrical tape because that's what I've got sitting right here. And essentially you've got to wrap it around the handle, the thick part of the shaft, so that it becomes fat enough for the handlebar bicycle GoPro grip to really get a tight squeeze on it. If it's too skinny, the bicycle handlebar mount won't get a good grip on it. It won't be able to tighten down enough. Okay, so if you just take some tape like this, and I'm just going to let it go around and around in the same spot, essentially just to make the pole fatter here. Okay, so as you can see, I've done quite a few wraps on that just to give it kind of a fat section, and you're just going to want to line it up kind of on the fat section that you've made and just tighten it on there. As you can see, that's right there touching itself, so it won't go much tighter. I'm probably going to do a couple more wraps with the electrical tape to get it even fatter so I can get a really good bite on there. And that's it. Put your GoPro on there, stick it on the ground, and you've got a monopod sticking out somewhere filming what you're doing. Super easy, super cheap, and just a lot more useful than a lot of the stuff you can buy that's meant for mounting GoPros. Again, you don't have to use this for fishing or kayak fishing. That's what I use it for, but highly recommended. Perfectly steady shot. Shove it on this thing, pop it in the ground, and you're set, and your videos look freaking sweet, and you look like a genius, and that's because you watched this video. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see more ideas, there's things about kayak fishing in general, and maybe filming your trips when you're out fishing, because that's what I do. Subscribe to this channel, make sure and like this video, tell your friends, tell your buddy, don't tell your dog about it. He doesn't know what you're saying. Thanks, we'll see you next time.